Well, it's about 11 p.m., but I was able to find a good open parking lot. Hopefully get a good run this time. Got the car with the body off here. It's a little dark out, so we'll see how good the video comes out. Updated the suspension after the crash. Running Bandit knuckles, some 3D printed lower control arms. Got an Endura 14 kilogram servo. My little rider. Ghoul RC. 60 amp ESC and 3650 3900 kV motor. Rear is upgraded to a upside down 3-link. It's a Y on the bottom, 2 stubbies on top. Still running the same battery. I'll put together something afterwards as well, but for now, let's see if I can get this thing together. Security comes and bothers me. Sometimes the fast forward to all this in the video. There we go. So it should be working now. Yep. Hit start. And let's see what she's got. It's a little bit of a wind breeze. Try to keep the car in frame. That's our benchmark. We're about 3/4 throttle there. I want to at least get a speed recorded before I crash the thing. Connected. So back to 47. Let's see if we can gain on that. Actually, get better now. Let's see how bad it's setting. I'm going to try one more time, but that just might be tapped out for this this motor. Next step is going to be a slightly bigger ESC and 4S, but we'll give her one more go. I was hoping to hit 60, but I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, 52. That was wide open for at least 2 or 3 seconds, so I do not think that's going to improve. Motor's probably getting hot too. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty toasty. Still running the same 5200, probably pretty dead now. Feel good. Also got to see if there's a better way of attaching and detaching this body, because I don't know how many more times these screw bosses are going to survive doing this. There you go. Still all the same bits inside, and of course the GPS zip tied in there. Thanks. Back with the Tamiya Grasshopper build. Was able to rebuild it after the crash. Honestly, pretty impressed with the body on this thing, or frame. Only thing that really broke was the actual rear of the body, which I kind of re-glued on there as a spoiler. Wanted to show some of the little details in this car, because they're going to be a little harder to show in the actual drive video. But I tried to keep the car as stock as possible. I ended up getting rid of the factory front suspension. Still using the stock style arms, but just printed to accept upper control arm, running the Bandit knuckles and some oil-filled shocks. This made it considerably more controllable, especially because I don't have that flat of a road to test this car on. Other than that, you can see the printed upper chassis brace that doubles as the shock mounts, and I think we're up to 7 ounces of wheel weights in the front of this to balance it out. Got my guy. Gotta have a driver. I'm using a 14 kilogram Endura low profile steering servo. Moved it so, I don't know how well I could show that. The servo itself was centered with the chassis to help with the bump steer. It still has a little bit of bump steer, but it's much better than stock. And then I'm running a Ghoul RC 60 amp ESC motor combo. Don't know if it says Ghoul on here anywhere. It says it on the motor. Motor's 3650 can, 3900. It's been doing okay. It's running stock gearing in the transmission. I did some, can't really see them, 3D spacers in the wheels to accept these Proline Street Fighters. I was looking for something a little more pliable, although the wheels I tested before were so hard that they would make the car bounce on little bumps. Then the rear, it didn't actually brake, but it just flexed the little tabs out of the rear swing arm and removed the swing arm when I hit the light pole. So I said, probably just time to remake it so I could put real suspension on it. It's a upside down 3-link suspension. The bottom link is a Y, just onto another 3D printed bracket that mounts on where the rear swing arm tabs were. I'm not sure how strong it'll be, but hopefully it survives. And then the top, super stubby, just little tie rods. It is a lot better as far as suspension goes. I'm real happy about that. These are the printed arms. I do plan on posting these as soon as I have a version that I think is usable. And like I said, try to keep them as close to stock as possible. But yeah, that is the build right now until I crash it again. And we'll see what else we can change. Thanks.